What is up, YouTube? How's everybody doing today? This is Everything is Tech here from everythingistech.com, and in this video I have my review of the Amazon Fire TV. So really quick background information on the Amazon Fire TV. It's pretty much a small device, media box I guess you could call it, sold by Amazon, which allows you to stream movies, videos, your television shows, and even use apps and even play games from the small box, and it pretty much streams it onto your HD television through a Wi-Fi network or an Ethernet cable. And I think it's really awesome, especially because it has some really cool specs to it, as well as the fact that it streams in full HD resolution. So a really quick rundown of the features that you see on the box right now. First of all, it comes with a remote control, which I guess is really not that cool, but the cool thing about this remote control is that it is voice sensitive, so you can pretty much talk to it and the box will reply back and act on your command. Next thing is that it is 1080p compatible. It supports full HD resolution. This also connects through Wi-Fi and Ethernet. This also supports 7.1 audio channels, which is pretty much 7 speakers and more sound. Also includes HDMI output, which is again necessary for 1080p, and also optical audio, which is more like high definition audio. And the really cool thing I like about this, besides the remote control, is that this does contain a quad core 1.7 gigahertz processor, which is really awesome. It's really like a mini computer. So here's the home screen. Pretty much to set this device up, it really is not rocket science. All you do is connect the power input to the device, and the output you plug in the HDMI and you plug in the Ethernet, or you could just use Wi-Fi, and it's really that simple. You turn the device on and this is the home screen. It gets you through a small video that talks about the actual device, and it takes about 2 minutes to watch that. And after that, this is the home screen that you have access to all your different movies, television shows, games, apps, photos, etc. So the first thing I really want to show you all is the remote control. So here's the remote control, and all you have to do to say something is hold down this button over here and talk into it. So if I want to go ahead and say, listen to Pandora, and it's going to think Pandora, and you just go ahead and click yes. And here's Pandora, click again, and it brings me to the last station I was listening to. So the Fire TV really doesn't have that many things that I can really show you, but I'll definitely go ahead and give you a really quick introduction to it and show you, the whole interface, which I really like. So the first thing is home. Pretty much shows your recent apps, your games, music, and of course if you have a Netflix account and Prime account, this will give you some of the movies on Prime that you can watch instantly, as well as TV shows, which is really cool. And of course Prime is really similar to Netflix as far as the video aspect goes. A lot of the movies and videos on Netflix and Prime are really similar. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to movies, and this is on the Prime. So here's some movies you can watch, and they're all free to watch as long as you already have a Prime membership, which is about $100 a year, which is totally worth it if you use Amazon a lot, because it gives you free 2-day shipping, as well as gives you access to thousands of movies and TV shows. So here are some of the movies. You can also actually buy or rent movies from here. So if you go ahead and look at shop new release movies, just click on it and say you want to go ahead and watch this movie. You could buy the movie for $13. It'll just go ring up on your Amazon account, and you'll be good to watch the movie. It'll download and save onto the Amazon cloud. You also have access to TV shows, and here's some recently added shows, and you can also go back and look at the latest TV shows that you can actually buy. About a Boy, if you want to go and buy that, you can buy the season 1 episode 9 for $3. And then that's television shows. And you also have a watch list, which is some of the videos you might have put in your Netflix or Prime. And you have the video library. I don't know how I have Salt here. That's pretty cool. I think that just randomly popped up, honestly. Then you have access to games. Games are pretty cool. I'll actually go ahead and show you guys a game later on in the video. Then you also have some of your apps. Here's some apps. You have Pandora, which I really love, Netflix, iHeartRadio, Vivo, Watch ESPN, Showtime, TuneIn Radio, Hulu Plus, Crackle, Bloomberg TV, Vimeo. So here's a really quick look at Pandora. Go ahead and click Pandora. There you go. Whoop. And it brings you back to the last thing you were listening to. I was listening to 3 Days Grace because they're one of my favorite bands, but it was just to test it out, honestly. But if you want to go ahead and, change the station, all you do is go down and click this button over here, click new station, and just go down to the search and search whatever you want to listen to. So if you want to listen to Linkin Park, just go ahead and start typing in the letters, Linkin Park, and it starts showing up on the side right over here. You can see my hand right over there. And if you want to go ahead and you see your selection, just go ahead and click next. And it'll show you all these different searches. So Linkin Park right there, creating the station, and it'll start playing really almost instantaneous. Starts playing instantaneously, pretty much, depending on how well your Wi-Fi connection or your Ethernet connection is. And usually for me, I don't have any problems as far as the speed goes. Plays really quick. Next thing I want to show is Netflix. Like any app on the Amazon TV, this brings you back to the last thing you were looking at. I was looking at children family movies. So Lilo and Stitch, you want to go and play, just click on it, click play, and it takes a little bit of time to load. Usually loads pretty quick. Again, depends on your Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection. And it starts playing right away, which is really cool. And just like that, it'll start playing. It says it has an hour and 25 minutes left, and really it's that simple. So here's a really quick look at a game, Asphalt 8. So I have my car right here, and here we go. This is the first race, and it showed you the controls on the beginning. So I already think I know most of them. It's really simple. The left is to go left, right to go right. And the cool thing about this game, as opposed to the other games, is that you don't need the actual controller that comes with that you have to buy separately for the actual TV. You can just use the actual remote control that comes with the Fire TV, which I think is pretty cool. So here it is, my car's going. Got the NOS. And there we go. Woo! Still last place. I'm actually really good at racing games, but I don't know. Ooh, this guy just took me right down. Can't do that. Ooh, knockout. That's right. Get out of here, man. Really hard to steer with this. So, here we go. Woo! There we go. Come on. There's my NOS. Second place, baby. Woo! First place is mine. I'm getting that first place. I'm gonna get first place. First place. Woo! Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Knockout! Get out of here, man! Woo! That's how we do it. Everything is tech. Woo! Some GTA kind of stuff right here. So that was a really quick look at gaming on the Amazon Fire TV. It really is not as fun playing it with the remote that comes with the Fire TV. You actually should get the game and control to actually enjoy playing games on the device. Now the last thing I want to show you all are photos. And to put photos on the device, you pretty much go ahead and back them up onto the Amazon Cloud Drive, which I believe everyone gets a free 5 gigs of space to store some videos, photos, anything you want on it. And you can view the photos you store on the cloud right on through the Amazon Fire TV. So here are just some photos I put in on the cloud. These are some of the photos I've taken. I am a freelance photographer, so I do enjoy the occupation, and so I take a lot of photos. So here are a few of them that I put into the cloud. This one's at Niagara Falls. Repeat, here's my car. Here's a photo I took for fall, I believe. And then here's a photo I took out when I went boating a while ago. So those are some of the cool things you can do on the Amazon Fire TV. Now, of course, I wouldn't get this just for gaming. One of the biggest reasons I think my father got this was so that he could stream Netflix and Hulu Plus and Crackle and Amazon Prime videos. And that was really his main reason. He really isn't going to game on it. And I really wouldn't get this for the sole purpose of gaming, obviously. But overall, I think it's a really good device. It does have a few downfalls. One of the downfalls I think that really got me really mad was that it could not pick up on my Wi-Fi connection, so I actually had to move the Prime TV to like a really weird place so that I could pick up on my Wi-Fi, which is really strange because my iPhone, my S3, my MacBook Pro, my iMac can all pick up my Wi-Fi connection from the exact same spot I put my Amazon Fire TV, which makes me believe that the capabilities on picking up the Wi-Fi connection on the device is really not that strong. The second downfall I personally see with the device is that I think it's too expensive. I personally feel that for what the device can do, I think it's only worth about $80 in my opinion, but my dad disagrees. He thinks it's definitely worth the money, and obviously it differs among person to person. Everyone has different opinions, and my personal opinion is that I think $100 is too much for this or even the Apple TV. So overall, I think this is a great device besides the few downfalls it has. I haven't had any problems with Netflix or any other apps. The videos or movies I've been watching have never stopped, playing. I've never had to buffer any of the videos. They never lag. They really play really clear, and the 1080p looks awesome. The few things I would definitely like to see in the future, however, would be maybe support for YouTube, support for a web browser, because this can definitely support it. It's more than capable of being able to support YouTube or even like a browsing, so I can go on Facebook, social networks, etc. Being able to support those kind of apps would also be a huge plus point for me personally, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would enjoy having Facebook, Twitter, or even YouTube on this device. But this goes ahead and wraps my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave me a comment, send me an email, or whatever is easy for you all. Thanks for watching once again. Please like it, subscribe, really helps me out, and even share the video. Have a great day. This has been Everything is Tech from everythingistech.com.